Hola, ¿qué tal? Coming at you with a video game update this time. I recently got some pretty damn good deals on some games, so I thought I'd share some of my experiences therein. So, the first game that I'm going to talk about today that I picked up for a total of $10 in a special sale is Sims 3 on the PS3. Yeah, needless to say, $10 for this is not a bad price right now, but I had fun with it at first, but really it got on my nerves because there are a lot more bugs in this than there ever were in any other Sims games I ever remember playing. This is just like it was incredibly, extremely buggy. At first, it was great. I love the new features they have in this one, although they aren't really significant changes over Sims 2. They were kind of interesting, and I was having fun with it, and, I was spending hours on end playing Sims 3, as I usually do with Sims games. But then, eventually, the annoyances started to set in. It started out with a few small little bugs here and there, but it developed into more. Eventually, there were pizzas magically appearing on my kitchen table. So I said, well, okay, I'll sell the kitchen table. But it wouldn't let me sell the kitchen table. So I said, fine, I'll put that table out back and put a new table in the kitchen. Brand new, nice, different table in the kitchen. And the pizzas kept coming. I'm not one to say no to a free pizza, but it's kind of annoying when you have to continually put it in the refrigerator, take the spoiled pizza out of the refrigerator next day, and then another pizza shows up randomly for free. Like, I don't. It's just freaking annoying as hell. It's extra shit I don't want to freaking do. For the love of fucking God. But that is not where the madness stopped. No, 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 no. You see, eventually I got my sim to fall in love with this goth girl named Rain. And they woohooed, if you know what that is in Simlish. And right before, right, right before he was about to ask her to marry him, she says, "Oop, gotta go, sorry." Which, I mean, that's funny. It happens in The Sims from time to time, random stuff like that. But a few days later, she had a child that she named Elaine. She's not living with me. She still lives on her own. So I asked her to come over, and when she came over, I proposed marriage, and right after that, I proposed a private wedding. So we had our own little wedding right there. Everything was great. We were officially married. And the child was nowhere in sight. It didn't magically appear on the lot. It didn't magically appear anywhere. So I said, well, what do you normally do in this situation? You save and close out of the game and then go back into the game, and supposedly the child is supposed to appear on your lot. Didn't happen. No, 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 no. You see, apparently Rain left the baby, the newborn baby, at the Goth house, which is like a big house in Moonlight Bay, like way, way far away from where we were living. And not only that, but she left the child outside, behind a tree. And all I knew to do was have Rain go there, pick her up, and take her back. So I sent her there to do that. And when she went to pick up Rain, her daughter, it even lists it in the thing as her daughter, it wouldn't let her pick the baby up. She couldn't pick up her own daughter. It said that that she didn't know the family of the child well enough. It's her child. So apparently it reverted the newborn child to the family that lived in the goth house. So I had to become friends with the family that lived in the goth house to even pick the child up. So that's exactly what I did. But it wouldn't let me take the child off of the lot, even though I was friends with the family and could finally pick up my own freaking child. It wouldn't let me take the baby off the fucking lot. My child, my newborn child, and I couldn't even take fucking care of it. Not only that, but the people left in charge of this child were literally picking it up, taking the child to a freaking cemetery on the lot, and leaving the child next to a freaking tombstone. Yeah, that's when I said, fuck this game. I mean, it's funny at first, but eventually it just becomes so annoying when there's absolutely no way to fix it. I mean, I've heard tell that you can fix this kind of issue on the PC version, but I can tell you from experience with the PS3 version, there's no fixing bugs like this. You can enable the cheats with the special cheat item thing, but there's no cheat to be able to get your own freaking child back on your freaking lot, let alone to get rid of mysterious pizzas that keep appearing for no fucking reason. Why is this so freaking buggy? I have never had issues like this with any Sims game in the past, not even the many games that I have bought for other consoles. That's right, every other Sims game I've ever bought for a console, and I've bought a few, has worked perfectly fine and perfectly well and had very few bugs or issues whatsoever. I get The Sims 3, and within a few days, there are noticeable glitches and bugs that cannot be remedied. Yeah, needless to say, I've already sold this. I'm already so over this, and I sold it for $20. So yeah, I bought it for $10, had a little bit of fun with it, and a few chuckles here and there, and sold it for $20. Pure profit, pure fun. Well, not pure fun. I mean, it was annoying as hell. But yeah, I sold it because, you know what? I got a game that's just as good. It's called The Sims 2 for the PC. You know what? This one has a few bugs as well, but guess what? You can fix those bugs. And quite honestly, the differences between The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 are not that noticeable. I mean, there are a few things here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty much the exact same freaking game. I mean, it's nice that you can go to your place of business, but you can't really even freaking do anything there. It's nice that you can, you know, get opportunities at work and stuff like that, and that the system based on, you know, advancing at your workplace is a lot different and makes more sense in The Sims 3 than it does in The Sims 2. But if the damn game's going to keep bugging out every other fucking game session, I'm not cool with that. I'd rather have a game that, you know, works. And I do have a game that, you know, works. So, screw The Sims 3. I just made $10 profit off of it, and I'm going to go probably spend that $10 on an expansion for The Sims 2, which is probably a better option than The Sims 3. Anyways, in addition to that, you might recall that I recently got Infamous 2 for the PS3. I posted up an Easter egg from Infamous 2 on my channel here. And I had a blast with that game. I finished it. It was a great game. About as good as the first, but I honestly like the first a little bit better. I felt like the first was a lot darker, and the music in the first was a lot better as well. But yeah, I got that one for free from Subway, from their Subway game thing in February, something like that. Anyways, so I had a plan to play the game, sell it, and take the money and get another brand newish game that I wanted to play. And the one game I wanted more than any other at the time was L.A. Noire. Oh yes, L.A. Noire. Now, because Rockstar games hold their price a lot better than, well, most other games, it was a little bit difficult to acquire this. It took me a few months until I finally got fed up and said, fine, I will sell Infamous for what amounted to about $30, Infamous 2 for about $30, and then I will buy this used for $32. So it ended up costing me $2 for L.A. Noire. I know, it's such a travesty. I had to pay something for L.A. Noire. Oh my god. Yeah. Needless to say, I am very happy about that. I wanted to be able to get it for free, but I don't care if I have to spend a few bucks on something that is... Honestly, I'm having more fun with this than I did with Infamous 2. I mean, Infamous 2 is a fun game, but L.A. Noire is just a little bit more fun, I would say. If you don't know anything about this game, you should definitely watch one of the trailers. It'll give you a better sense of what it's about. Think Grand Theft Auto, except you're a detective. And, you know, you have to figure out whether people are telling the truth or lying to you and stuff like that. It's actually a very fun game. And it's actually very difficult to figure out whether or not people are lying to you. And you'll find that accusing someone comes with a heavy price if you don't have any evidence to back it up. And even if you do have evidence to back it up, half the time the evidence isn't valid for some stupid freaking reason. But anyways, I'm having a blast with this game. I just got it the other day and sat down at about 8 p.m. and kept playing until about 12:30 in the morning. It's a freaking awesome game, and I haven't even gotten started with this. The only problem I had with this game was a problem I had with it before I even got it or knew much of anything about it, and that's the title, L.A. Noire. Now, when I think of noir, I think of the film style, film noir. And film noir to me means black and white. You know, it means the lady in red. It means, you know, the dangerous woman. And yes, it's based around detective novels and stuff like that. But, you know, there was something about this that just didn't strike me as very noirish. I mean, the lighting techniques used are designed to cast large shadows and create a certain sense that is uniquely noir. So when I didn't see much of that in the gameplay footage and in the trailers and stuff like that, it kind of bothered me a little bit, because if you're going to call something noir, it better be fucking noir. And, well, pretty much the only thing that makes it noir is the fact that it's, you know, a detective story. But you can't let that bother you too damn much, because it's a damn good game. So say what you will about the title being a little off, but it's a damn good game. And from what I understand, you can actually make it into a black and white game if you so choose to do so. But either way, it's a fun game. You definitely need to check it out if you haven't already. L.A. Noire is awesome. I'm having a blast with this, so screw Sims 3. I sold that sucker and I'm playing this one now. Who needs a buggy as hell game when you've got something like this? I mean, from what I understand, there are a few bugs with this one as well, but not nearly as many or as big and annoying as with Sims 3. So yeah, that is my video game update for today. I don't have any plans to get any more games anytime soon because, quite honestly, I've still got a lot of games that I need to play that I have bought recently. I also got Beyond Good and Evil for about $3 off of Amazon recently. Um, and I got a bunch of games in the Steam. I got some games in the Steam sale. Somebody sent me poking out at the inventory on Steam as well. There are a bunch of free games for Steam that I want to check out. I have to finish off the Back to the Future game, the 5th episode that just recently got released because I bought all the episodes at once and I have to finish that one off. I still haven't played Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, I think it is, that I bought like last Christmas on PSN with like a PSN card that I got for Christmas. And on top of that, I recently picked up Pixel Junk Shooter 2 and I still haven't finished that. So that on top of my plans to play some more Sims 2, I have got plenty of gaming ahead of me. So I really don't have any plans to get anything in the near future. So if you're not a fan of game updates, then, you have nothing to worry about. I have a lot more DVD updates in the future than I do game updates. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace. Peace! That was weird as hell.